Huh. What is it gonna turn into? A dark shadow figure? Um... Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with, as if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Linry? Then, how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I may have created your world, but another had created mine. And over until however many layers. In the bottom of the stack, there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But each simulation creates another. The original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, even just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract. It would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of the stack? You're correct. Then there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why'd you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Linry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? To me, you are no one. Who are you? You look like, what's her name from Finding Paradise? But then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from the rice bot of this world, after all. You don't look like a rice bot. No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. She's definitely the chick from Finding Paradise. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. She is 100% the same person. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's a story for another day. This is the same person. It is literally the same being from Finding Paradise. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot. Period. Hey, what are you? Can't tell me differently. It's the same exact person. It is. There's the paper airplane. Shall we? It's everything's tying in. There's the paper airplane. I can't remember her name, but it's the same person. You cannot tell me otherwise. There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one, each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it is almost identical to base reality. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis, and just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on, never wasting a moment to unravel as much as the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you had imagined a future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world, and wondered why you didn't do it sooner. Base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. The child. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to a surgical unit soon. I understand. How is he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Renard. Actually, about that. I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of a lot of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring as well as Watts, does it? It's Dr. Watts! Aww. Do you have something else in mind then? How about Neil? It's Dr. Neil Watts! That's a good reveal. Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. She's definitely okay. In base reality, your son never had the complications of early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. with all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment could never divert your decline, and you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends to leave something for him when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. And the time at the time there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further, as it did for you. Although he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks. With some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he's succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stacks it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test? The machine he built, was it for a window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone? That everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world, without having to say goodbye earlier than they have to. To see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since the day he was born, I wished I'd make a different choice back then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad he's made it. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths this test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never to exist beyond this point. But, the worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go. Anomaly detected. Right spot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there's no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. So, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Linry's data feed. But do not worry, for I am well-versed. Well-versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell, until next time. Farewell, Ricepot. Back to the cat. Hey, about what happened back there? I know, it was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we were never even alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you in a reboot one day and find out, yeah? Take care, little dude. Well, shall we go? Yeah, Linry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now, this ride might be a little bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front? Alright, your call. So much cursing. Well, that's kind of cool. We're going up to the moon. We're just seeing the planet? We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last ones? What is all this? You're on the moon. Are these all versions of you from tangents I materialized? Yes. The salvageable ones, at least. Salvageable ones. Well, we can't extend every rogue versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there'd only be one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. There. Isn't that all better? Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. What are you doing? Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Finally. Some peace and quiet. All these lights. It's time for them to rest so others can keep shining. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It would be a linear illusion with little resources required to maintain. But to you, it'll feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. Hear that, Linry? We get to live the perfect timeline. Linry? There's no point. I'm very ungrateful that our son is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyway. But what if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities. That's all we'd known. I mean, who's even to say that hers is truly the ultimate end of the stack? What's beyond that gate, it may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows, maybe it'll be a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that we can visit in time and grow old together. What do you say, Linry? Want to go on our last trip together? You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. about time. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish he were actually here. He is here. He's been here this whole time. And from now on, he always will be. From now on, everyone will be. Seeing all the photos on the wall. It's gonna play on the music box. Oh. Kind of this game's big song. Oh, okay. Well, that will be the end of. I can't even I'm like to give you guys a little bit of a thing right now, a little whatever right now. I am basically sobbing. This game was good, and I really enjoyed it. This has probably been not my favorite, but like To the Moon, Finding Paradise. It was fun seeing the character from Finding Paradise come and be like, hey, I run all of these worlds basically. That was good. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this series, and thank you so much for thank you all so much for coming along with me. This game was beautiful and I love it. I love this game series so much. As I hope you guys all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.